keep the place neat and tidy.
Yeah, well done.
Hi all, thanks for joining us tonight, to those of you who are here. Now, the 50th anniversary celebrations are coming up, and the event is going to be, so the accommodation is at the Mount Beauty Caravan Park. Now, I understand that around 70 odd people have already registered, which is fantastic. Also, the bookings are up to 90 now, I've just been told, sorry. Okay, the other thing I want to mention, entries for the John Whitney Photographic Award are still open until the end of this month. Now, that award is determined by the Life members, so I just ask if you've got any photos that you'd like to submit, you do so. Also, don't forget about the Lifeblood Challenge, which is being run by 4-Wheel Drive Victoria. And don't forget that when you do go in to donate blood, that you specifically mention the Toyota Land Cruiser Club. Okay, not the Toyota Club, because if you just say the Toyota Club, there is another one, and they seem to have been getting our bookings up till now, which is a bit disappointing. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, if you're doing a donation, you're helping humanity, which is what it's all about. The other thing I want to mention is the National 4x4 show is coming up on the 19th to the 21st of August. And if you're able to assist on that stand, please let the committee know as soon as possible. Obviously, the more people we have that say they can help out will be a great thing. Now, shortly, we're going to go to a video presentation of the Toyota Motoring Corporation Australia 2-day event that was held at Yark on the 28th to 29th of March. We had hoped to show it last month, but due to discussions extending time, we ran out of time. So Liz Mills put this together, so we'd like to thank her for that. So we'll now go to the video.
I can hear screaming.
Thanks, Liz, for putting that together. Just so that we can sort of better understand what it was, the reason why they were there, and perhaps what they learned, etc. I've just asked Liz or John to have a few words, and John said he was one of the instructors on the day. Thanks, John.
Okay, well, that may have appeared to be a little bit boring to you guys, but and actually we do apologise for the quality of some of the movies too, because our video editing suite decided to fail us, and that was the best we could have on the day. So anyway, the reason behind all this was that the Toyota wanted to come up and compare their cars with others. So we had a 300 series of Prado, a Hilux, and then they brought up a Nissan Warrior, a Ford F4, I think it was, and a Isuzu D-Max. And they were all quite different vehicles, and that's really what they wanted to see. So that's what they were looking at when we were driving them around. You notice people were sitting outside of the car, standing outside, and they were watching how suspension was working. And the group we had varied massively, from some people who had driven four-wheel drives, some people who were very technical and knew a lot about their four-wheel drives, right down to people we think probably only worked in the office and never had driven a four-wheel drive before. So there was a massive difference, and the DA team's job was to give them guidance, not to teach them how to four-wheel drive. They were very interested in using all the controls that come with it, the downhill assist and the cruise control. That's what they were interested in, seeing how it works. Also, some of the tricky bits. On one of the cars, there was a little button on the dash. This is one of the other cars, which opened and closed the window behind the driver, on the ute. And I happened to be the car, and I said to the guy, "Will we sell it in the next Hilux?" He said, "So everything charged something." So that means that you can press the button and talk the dog in the tray. So things like that, that's what they were looking for. They were looking to get some sort of comparison. So that's what it was all about. Any questions?
There was one question I'm going to ask. Would the tyres on the vehicles, are they mainly road tyres?
Yeah, Ian's just asked about tyres on the vehicles. They were just about, most of them were directly at showroom. With all the bells and whistles that these vehicles have got now, actually they handled it and we did very well. We were lucky it was very dry over the weekend. If anyone likes to time how long it takes to go down Garby's Gully in a normal car, I can assure you that the 300 series in low with the cruise control on the downhill assist set at the lowest level takes 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Think about it.
Thanks, John. So, big vote of thanks to the instructors for giving up their time voluntarily to assist. And look, I think the feedback from Toyota was extremely positive. What they were looking for, in principle, when they were looking for a venue, was a sort of one-stop shop. But one of their biggest things they were really conscious about was just the quietness. They didn't want photographers there. They didn't want it, they didn't want the paparazzi to be turning up. But with this kind of event, that would have been what perhaps the original one was more planned for, but this one was not, because of the COVID restrictions. We couldn't do the previous one, which is unfortunate for the release of the 300. But it really was a good learning experience for them to actually see their vehicles. So thanks, John, Matt Lilly and the team for making it all happen. And Liz, thank you very much for your participation and support also. It raised a lot of money for the club and certainly will help going forward. So we'll move on to the subcommittee reports, and the first one's driver training. Can you all hear me? Is it all right? Yeah. Yes? Okay. Usually I can hear it, and this time I just can't hear it. So, all right, we're going to move on to the subcommittee reports. So the first of those is Chris Treble, our driver training person. He's not on. Oh, well, John is here. Never fail.
Set a text.
Oh, that's right.
I've just had a text from Chris to say that he can't get on tonight. He's been pretty Sorry, is better. He's been pretty crook this last week. He's put his proper back on his balance again. We've got 14 coming up this month, and as of about 2 minutes ago, we've now got 16 coming up this month. So I don't know anything more about the rest of the bookings, so if you want to redo the course together, someone asks you during the week, just put your hand up, apply on driver awareness, and get into it. Okay, thank you.
That's good. All right, thanks very much, John, for stepping in for Chris there. Education, Liz. I don't know if we're allowed to touch the mic, Liz.
I'm going to move it, I don't care. Good evening, everybody. Yes, I had a great time filming all that the other day. And I do intend making a better version of that. We had a bit of a problem between my editing program and the new camera. So I hope to update it and make it better and add some stuff in I couldn't add in before. Welcome to all those new members that are at home and here. I hope you enjoy your DAs and your new life in our club. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Okay, radio communications that we just had, that course, we had 8 members do that one. And Tony Middleditch did a fantastic job with that, so thank you very much to him. Next course, Fine Art Printing in June, 4th and 5th. George gave a fantastic course when he did it on Zoom a couple of years ago, so I'm hoping that a few more people book into that because it was really interesting and I think you can get a lot out of it. So get your names down for that one. HEMA mapping course, Saturday the 11th and Sunday the 12th of June. Justin is an expert in all things HEMA. I have 15 booked into that already. I think there are a few more places left, so book in. July 16th, 17th, CV repairs course that is full at the moment. There are only 10 places and we have 15 on the waiting list, so that's going to be very popular. Simon should have contacted everybody about anything he needs to speak to on that one. August 6th and 7th, four-wheel drive maintenance course. Bill Black will be running that one. At the moment, we have 7 booked for that, so there's only 3 places left, so you better get your names down. September 3rd and 4th, the tyre repair course. David will be running that one again. They always do a fantastic course with lots of knowledge, so when you're out in the outback and you have the tires go on you, you'll know what to do. There are 6 booked in that already, so there's only 4 places left there. So hopefully we'll get a bit more happening by the end of the year. If not, I'll have to start looking at next year. My request last month for a 2IC, I haven't had somebody get back to me on that, and I will be getting together with her in June and talking to her about the help that I'm going to need with that. So hopefully she will come on board with that one, and yes, that'll be a bit of help. And then I won't have to go up to every single course every month. So. And I think that's about it from me tonight, so good night.
Thank you, Liz. Okay, so normally Viv would give us a trip commander report, but she's away on a trip at the moment, and I was under the impression she was going to join us, but she's not online, so you never know. She might come on, but if not, we'll move on. The weekend wrap set out quite a number of things about the current trips, and that just went out, was it yesterday or the day before? Sunday. Oh, you do? Well, you didn't tell me. So, all right, come on. Apparently, Viv's got a stand-in. Sorry. You know, I'm thinking about who's going to get the hook award tonight, Laurie.
Okay, sorry about that. There's a trip, having a ball of fun. Thank you, Mr. Camera Adjuster, Peter. You would have noticed that there's been a few extra trips being put up recently. They are filling extremely fast, David and Michelle and Duncan are running a snow trip, and if you want to get on it, you've probably got a little chance of getting on it unless someone else runs one, because at the moment they're almost filled up, and I think there's 16 people on top of that sitting on the wait list. David says he's preferencing families mainly. People, that right, David? Yeah, families, that's what he's actually after, the people to go on that trip. But yeah, so if someone wants to put their hand up as a trip leader and run a snow trip, that'd be great, because the chances of you getting on that trip at the moment, there's a lot of people sitting on the wait list. There are 3 little desert trips that you would have seen. Matt and Sarah have basically filled theirs. They've got 10 already. Amazing. There was 30 at the little desert at Anzac weekend, and 30 vehicles, and some of those are going again for the Queen's birthday weekend. And I think Simon and Sherry have got 7 already on their trip, and new trip leaders, Brad Knight and Angela Tong, have got 5, I think, and they're only going to take 7 on their convoy, their first trip. So yeah, if you want to get in, certainly get in fast, because they are filling very fast. There is the Lurdy Gorge cleanup on the 28th of May, Saturday 28th of May. That's about it for trips. You'll have back next month, and thanks for your time.
Thanks, Laurie.
Over to you, John, for the TLCC West Australia gathering.
Try again. It's the first time I've ever understood on a subcommittee. Okay, so we've started putting out some stuff to you guys about booking in for campsites. I've had a pretty good response. I'm still waiting for a few to come back to me. Obviously, the cameraman part wants to know how many we've got coming. We started off with 51, we're now down to 37, and we have a quota of 40. So I've now got 3 spaces that I can put people in. People are dropping out for all sorts of reasons. They've made other arrangements, they've got family commitments or whatever. So if you want to go, let me know. I'll fill you all the background information, and I'll put you on the list, and we'll definitely wait to start talking to you. Okay. So I'm around if you want to talk to me. Thank you.
Thank you, John. All right, so we'll move on to the Geelong Report. Alison's joining us via Zoom.
Thanks, Ian. Good evening, everybody. We had a meeting of talking about the defibrillator that the club is purchasing and that will be located in Geelong. We watched the video of the model that we'll be getting and how to work it, and the understanding that adult learning repetition is key. James and Sam will be coming to do a training course with us for that model, and as I understand, the defibrillators will be available for anyone in the club to use, located at Geelong, so you can pick it up on your way through of a trip. Our next meeting is Tuesday the 17th of June. We have a social on the 18th of June. We'll be meeting at Battery World at 3:45. Their store closes around about then, and then we have the store to ourselves. Please come and join us. Roger and Vivian are very, very generous and normally offer us a 20% discount on the night. And we all went home with a show bag last year with little torches and stubby holders and windscreen shades and batteries. So come along, ask any questions you'd like about batteries. Roger can talk batteries and for hours. Show some really good videos which help you understand how lithium works and all the other batteries. And then after that, we'll be walking across to the Warren Ponds Hotel for dinner. So please book online and feel free to join us. We have our liturgy clean-up this Saturday fortnight, so the 28th. Please book in and, yeah, come along and help us do a bit of clean-up. Thanks, Ian. That's us for tonight.
No worries. Thank you. And if they want to book into that liturgy clean-up, what do they need to do?
Book in online.
Online. Thank you. All right. Good luck. Thanks for that. And Battery World always do good things for us, so that's also good. Okay, so Yacht Management, Brian Stewart. Now, do you want to do the video first or after?
I can do it first.
Do it first? Okay. So we're now going to go to the video.
Evening, everybody. Close enough? Loud enough? Yep. Okay. Well, you can see what we've been doing up there this week, the last couple of months. More of that to be done, and come along and enjoy yourself. We have a pretty good happy hour on the Saturday evening. I think everyone gets to find out what everybody else has been doing over the weekends, which is good because some people are down one end of the block and they don't know what the others are doing. So we get to do that. We met up with a guy from the Land Care in Yea, and he's putting together for us a management plan for planting, getting rid of weeds, a whole lot of stuff like that. And we've heard back from him, and he's quite into it already. He's been in touch with Alison. Alison was one of the ones that came up there. That's Rob, Alison and myself. Alison seemed to talk his lingo, all the trees and plants and all that sort of stuff. And she's done a bit of scratching around and found a whole lot of native things that are growing where we took all the bergen out. There's a lot of little native things. He pointed out a lot of things to us. I said, well, I reckon that's a weed, but he said, no, that's a native plant. So we just got to be careful what we mow now. Alison has also had contact getting some tree guards and stakes. And I had a message from her tonight, said she's got 800 of them loaded on the trailer to bring up on Saturday morning. So I'm just going to need a hand to unload that, and we could find somewhere that we can put those until we actually need them. The guys are still working on the solar, the extra solar things, as you could see in one of those couple of those shots that were there. We also had the donation of 12 she oaks that have been planted or from seeds, and one of the guys has been looking after those, and he said they're ready to plant, and he is donating those to the club. And that was Colin and Chris Lowe, who have just resigned from the club. So it's good. So I think Gary Cooper has in his place, and we've got some arrangement tomorrow to deal with them and get them up to yard. So we'll be planting those as well. So when this guy from Yea gives us our plan, we'll be able to move forward with that and hopefully get a few more people interested in the planting side of things. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Brian, and good video. And thanks to all those workers and stuff for getting it. And this month's working bee, if people want to attend, just book in on the website. And just to our guests, to our newer members who join, if you're interested in going, it's a good opportunity to meet some people and also have a little bit of time up around yard. I was looking at the video before of the Toyota event and realised now I really miss summer because the blue sky is certainly better than grey one. But anyway, we'll move on. We are pretty sure we've got Eric Bishop online. So, Eric, are you able to do a report? You are? Yes, on four-wheel drive, Vic. So over to you, Eric. You're muted, by the way.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Ian. You hear me all right?
Yep.
Okay, just a quick one tonight. I've only got two things to talk about. On the 26th of May at the Mulgrave Country Club, four-wheel drive Victoria, in conjunction with
Just, you've got to face your screen when you're talking, otherwise we can't hear you. It gets muffled.
Right.
We can hear you now. As long as you're facing the screen, we can hear you. Yeah.
I'm a bit one-eyed about that.
I'm friendly to Frank Watson. It's all right.
Okay, at the Mulgrave Country Club on the 26th of May, we're running a with a company called Sat Phone Shop, starting at 7 p.m. It's a discussion about sat phones and all sorts of other electronic stuff that we do. The interesting part is there are some door prizes and the like. An early bird registration will win a $50 to use towards any product at SBS. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's solar panels and power banks and road flares and vouchers and all sorts of things. But it's basically just a presentation of their product, and it's, you know, costs nothing to go. So, in for a shilling, in for a pound. And the other thing is on the 21st and 22nd of May, which I think is next weekend, the regional reps meeting will be held up at the Mount Cole district in Beaufort. So any of our regional reps want to go along to have a look. We'll be doing a trip around Mount Cole area on Sunday and on Saturday, and on Sunday we'll have the official meeting and so forth. So anybody want to go up to the Beaufort area to wander around on the Saturday with the club that's up there and have a look at their topography and geography, you're more than welcome. So that's about all I got to say, Ian.
All right, thanks very much. And that Sat Phone event thing was what dates again? You want to just repeat that?
The Sat Phone night, education night, is the 26th of May.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for that. All the best.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so on with Laurie Miles. He's going to give us the Webmaster's report. Ready? You're going to tell me he's born ready, huh? Maybe not.
Born ready, okay. We are having fun out here in the background, the OT, aren't we, guys? What a night, but we're getting there slowly. It is frustrating, and we're getting a bit of competition up on the roof. Luckily, the horse racing seems to finish, but the music's still going, so at least it's easier to go against music than horse racing. Just to give an update on tonight's meeting, when I was looking at numbers of who walked in during the week, I thought not looking flash on some areas and other areas wasn't too bad. At the end of the day, we've got 50 people here in the meeting, 49 plus one visitor, and we had, I think, about 40 people on Facebook, 20 people on Facebook, and we've got 40 people on Zoom. So overall, we've got about 110 people watching the meeting tonight. So that's about it from the Webmaster tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Laurie. So we will now move on to Cruisacana, and Forge is going to join us online, but I know there is a video. Are we going to go, Forge, to the video first or to you?
Please, let's do the video first. Absolutely.
Let's do the video first. So we'll now go to the video. Little bit of nostalgia never goes away. What a great thing it is to watch that, even though, what is it, 16 years ago.
Yeah. So thanks, Ian. So the event is a skills-based event, and we've started our planning again for this year. We're in full swing. The subcommittee is now meeting every month. We're looking for volunteers. We've made some changes to the website, and it should be available soon. You can get it. We're trying to make so that you can get to it easily through either the activities or to the Cruisacana website, where you can just, if you just register your name. So we're just looking for people that can help us. Even if you can't make the actual weekend, we're looking for people to help us along the way. There's lots of work to do. Given that, you know, we haven't been at the property now for because of COVID, there's a lot of cleaning up to do, a lot of clearing around the tracks, making sure that they're ready. So that's the important thing. So we're looking for volunteers. We've also started communicating to past competitors. So the last competitors that we've that were partook in the event, I think it was 2019. So we've reached out to those people. We've also reached out to the four-wheel drive community more broadly across Victoria. And we've had some responses there from Alrock, Suzuki four-wheel drive, and Nissan. So they've Alrock has said they want to land 3 teams already. I said, wait till we open it up. But there's lots of strong support for the competition. So we're in full swing. We are looking for volunteers, and we're going to do more around that in the coming months. So that's our report. Thank you very much for your time, for everyone's time. If you're wanting to participate, volunteer, either email myself on you can get the email address on in the club magazine, or Rob Lavertia. So one of us will help you with that and guide you to where you need to register. So that's all for me.
Thanks, Forge. We'll move on. We've got another video to go tonight, and this is put together by Viv Gardner. The trip leader was Dulcie Watson. It's the Jericho Working Bee. And we're going to go to the video now.
Just at the intersection for Park Road, I'm going to keep going left, everybody, not right, because that seems to go on to Park Road continues from here on in. In fact, cream can stopped. We have another river crossing. This is exciting. I'm hoping Parks Road goes on to the main road. Does it, Eamon? Yes, it does when you get to it. Sensational. We might have lunch there, eh?
Dulcie took on this project to work with Rudy Paoletti, that's the one. And it's made such a big improvement up there at Jericho. At the moment, I've had a discussion with Rudy, and Rudy said if somebody in our club is prepared to coordinate these events so that they can continue to happen, he would be quite comfortable for us to continue, but he has been asking around other clubs in the interim. So if you're interested in possibly taking over from Dulcie and Dulcie's now moving on to bigger and greater challenges, etc. So if you're interested in stepping in there and seeing that we continue in this role, then please let us know, let the secretary know. Rebecca and Traco have always been great supporters of this, so she can probably tell you a lot about what goes on up there besides the fun and frivolity, and often you get to see things and places that you normally wouldn't get to see, simply because the people in the know allow us to go and see them, which is really good, getting us access, etc. So please, I think it'd be so good if we could continue that to some degree, but if not, we'll move on. So just again, next meeting is on Tuesday 21st at 7:30 p.m. Just for those of you who don't know, if you want to stay behind, you're welcome to. We usually have a bit of a coffee over around the corner. We'd love to see you there and have a chat. All right, thanks all for coming tonight, and for those of you joining us online, highly appreciated very much. See you all next month.